Welcome all my friends and viewers. This is the History Hunter, and today I'm gonna invite you to a very special adventure. So join me and let's head out to find the exciting happenings from the World War II time frame. For all of you who have seen my other videos, you can see that I do research, dig, find locations all over Europe and Western Front, Eastern Front, and today we're in Norway. Norway has a very special wartime history, and we are going to share some moments here on a very special location here today, and hopefully I'll be able to show you some spectacular images, and I'll fill you in with the story when I get up to that location. This is Norway in a nutshell. Look at that. Massive landslide coming down from the mountainside there, completely shutting off the road. And this is actually what the Norwegian forces took advantage of. So we're going to show you something further down where the action took place, and I'm going to tell you a little about what happened on this location so many years ago. So the Germans tried to come towards us, and the Norwegians were pushing the way that we're driving right now. So what a spectacular area. And this is actually some of the largest area of rock formations in the northern part of Scandinavia, I think. And there's massive amounts of hiding spots for the soldiers up there, everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Welcome to this location. It's a massive mountain plateau with what this is in Norwegian is Ur, and this is the biggest one in the northern part of Scandinavia. Thousands of huge boulders, I mean really huge boulders, perfect hiding spot. And let's see what happened here. Well, the Germans were coming from that direction, and as you can see, we're going to go down there later on. It's just a very narrow small road next to the cliffs there around the area where you can see the tunnel. The Germans had to come through this small passage here, and the only way was down there. The Norwegians were coming from this side, and they actually set up machine guns in this area here. A couple of machine guns positions. That was in the night from 21st to 22nd of April 1940. And believe it or not, the Germans mobilized about 800 men. 2 divisions coming from that side. So the Germans actually came all the way as close as 25 meters to where the Norwegians were, but they never actually managed to get them in a sort of fighting condition or fighting manner. The Germans actually lost over 40 soldiers. Only 1 Norwegian soldiers were killed in these fights. So let me see if I can get the drone up here, and let's have a look at some of the enormous space that you have available right here. It's truly very special to be at the location where you know specifically what happened, you know who took part in it, and you can actually drive on the same roads that the events took place. very, very special feeling. So let's try and recapture the beginning of the event up there. And this is the spot where the Germans came from. They came from here. They knew that the Norwegian forces were up in that direction. They didn't know where they were. So the Germans transported themselves up here. 2 divisions started. They had bikes, they had some vehicles, and they started their journey up towards the pass there where all the rocks are. And their journey up there would be very, very tiresome. And as I've mentioned, I said 25 soldiers were waiting. Sorry, it was 250 Norwegian soldiers were waiting, and 2 divisions, about 800 German soldiers, were heading up this way here. So after entering this area, the soldiers, German Wehrmacht soldiers, walked along this side here. This has been expanded a little bit after the war, of course, but over there is more of the original piece of the road, so we're going to explore that. And they actually had to go all the way in and out of these small areas till they come up to the road. You can see up at the top that was where we was first. But just imagine walking here, not knowing what's on the top. Maybe something was on the top there in the hillside, on that side. Who knew? So it must have been such a terrifying thing for the German soldiers advancing up here, not knowing where and when the Norwegian soldiers would start firing. You know, there's a lot of crevices. Look at that. There's a small cave just right there. And everywhere in the side of the mountainside here, there are small places for any soldiers to hide. You could easily stack a couple of guys with a machine gun on the top here. Imagining being a soldier going this way, you'd be knocked down immediately. Just as an illustration, I'm just 5 meters away from the road over there. Look at this. It's like a fortress in here. You could hide in there, you could sleep in there, you could defend the position with ease in here. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. You can go under here through like a small cave, and there's actually room for at least 10 guys here. Absolutely amazing. So now we're entering no man's land. This is the old road. The new road is inside the mountain with a tunnel, and let me show you something here. That is intimidating. You can almost just sit up there, drop hand grenades onto people if you want to, but this is the actual road that the Germans headed into, and they had to go all the way out through that little corner, and I'm gonna head out on this road. I'm a bit cautious because there are rocks falling down from the top there, but I'll do it. So now I'm backtracking the German direction. This doesn't look too good. Really doesn't look too good. Look at all these rocks coming down from the mountainside here. Holy schmack, that is frightening. Alright, if you take into consideration that that's the guardrail, you can stand a semi-trailer. Holy, oh my god. I think I'm starting to regret this right now. Look at that rock coming down there. Oops. Alright. That doesn't look like it's been there too long. Oh scheisse. Oh my god, look at that. It looks like a minefield. Look at that. This is a flat surface. This is where I think that the Germans came in. And look at that, the rock face is all modified on top. Oh my god, there are some huge cracks there in the mountain. Don't like that. But this is where I think the Germans came in. I'm gonna head in a little bit more and see if there is something at all that way there. And over here that is where the Norwegians waited. Look at that stuff there, trashing this original road. Oh, I really feel tense here, I have to admit. Really feel tense. Really afraid of the rocks maybe coming down here. But you can see it's a flat area. Must be the area. That was the original road. It's just impossible to see right now. And this is what I wanted to actually experience. Walking on the same path as the Germans did on their way up towards that terrible spot where the Norwegians waited. Dear Mother of God, something came down there. I'm not kidding. Insane. There was a crack and something bang, and I heard something hitting the water there. I was just passing that place. Holy shit, I have to go back there. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I was down there. I wanted to try to taste the water. I was down there walking up, just under one of these rocks. Look what I found. Look what I found. That is a live round. And holy crap, it was just on the open there. My backpack with the camera was further up, so I didn't want to go down there again. It's very slippery. But look at that, that is a cartridge or live round. And I'm sort of hoping, what could this be? Could this be from the World War II time frame or what? Look at the rust there on the top. Wow, could it really be something from this event? I really don't believe it. Let me get you a macro here, see if I can get something from the back there. Holy, holy Madonna. Look at that, P16. Definitely I can see 1935 or 36, where S down 3 with a star. Definitely a K98, or it could have been an MG cartridge, but it's definitely German. What about that? You have to say that was some surprise. Wow. And there's no way in hell that I can metal detect this area. It's too dangerous with all these falling rocks and very, very dangerous hillsides. Hope it's not too windy here, but I was hoping for being able to locate some of the area here, and I do think I have. I'm gonna bring you further down here, and yeah, I'll show you a drawing. Look at that. I'm on that road here. You can see that's where they blasted the road to close it, and the Germans had to pass that. And I do believe that the area where I found the cartridge was about here. I was hoping to find this spot here, because that's something else I have a picture of. But here you can see, when you come up to where we were, that's about here. This is where they put up the positions, the Norwegians. They had machine guns on the flanks here, on the side, hitting them from the side. And when the Germans came up to the top, this is what happened. Just a drawing I found on the internet. You can see here the Norwegians standing ready with their machine gun, the Germans falling here all over the place, and you can see the road was very narrow, and wow, that is spectacular. But I was hoping to find a third location, which I will share with you when I got up to the other side. I have to find a way how to get back there. Cool, I found this tunnel to go back through. I didn't know it was here actually. But now at least I'm safe from all the rocks. Looks like there are a lot of equipment. People are storing timber and wood inside here. Got this photo I found online here. I was hoping that I could find the same location. I think it is actually just behind there with all these rocks, but I'm not going back there. That is terrible. But this is a original photo from the German here, where the German soldiers are hiding from the attack from the Norwegians, and you can actually see that feature there coming down. You can see that on the let me see if I can show that to you. This here, right here, that is that ridge coming down there. It's not easy to see, so you can see the mountain on the back there, the top. That's not easy to see either, but I do believe I'm actually at the almost exact location that the German soldiers were when they fought their way up there. So what happened was they was coming on the outside of the mountainside there. The Norwegians were waiting for them up there on the ridge, and there would be no problem for the Norwegians to take out the Germans as they were coming up this hill, because this was the only road up, you know, so they could easily knock down all the Germans they could have ammunition for, and the Germans would be able to do nothing about it. They couldn't go up that way, they couldn't go up that way, they just had to push on that way. So that's why the German officers put in 2 divisions, 800 men, just to get through that small area of land on the top there. All the way at the rock near the water itself, right down there. Look at that. That is unbelievable. That is actually a K98. I don't believe that. Look at that. It was just down there. Been laying there for such a long time. And that is a genuine K98 master clip for one of the soldiers' rifles. Holy crap. So I'm thinking, well, this is the original bedrock. They haven't hammered or done anything here. Could there be anything? And it's just up there in the air. Absolutely amazing. So here we are, coming up the same road as the Germans did on the 22nd of April 1940. And this piece here, that hasn't been changed. It's just been made a little bit wider, but this is definitely just as it was. You can see it was used like a normal road for many years until the tunnel and the new road came, but now it's closed down. The rocks falling down from the mountain is not removed, so you're actually walking here on your own insurance, you could say. But this is so great to see. This is the actual spot where you can see pictures and drawings of the German soldiers fighting their way up here, and the Norwegians firing down at them from the side and from the top there. That's amazing stuff. So as the German forces advanced up this hill, the Norwegians were waiting up there. They did a lot of damage. They managed to pick down over 40 German soldiers, and just 1 Norwegian soldier died. But after the Germans crossed a mountainside here, they ambushed a Norwegian colonel, and they took another colonel, and after that the Norwegian actually surrendered. Here's the view from the Norwegian soldiers. Germans were coming along the ridge there. The Norwegians were stacked up with munition, a couple of machine guns. It'll be easy to understand how easy it would be to knock out the advancing German forces here. As you can see, Germans cannot go up there, they cannot go over there, but They did go over the mountain from the other side, so they could actually pinch them, and they managed to get the Norwegian in the end. See, some of these holes are massive, and the Norwegian soldiers actually spent a couple of nights here before the Germans came. They waited for them, and I was down in one of these holes now. Look what I found. Look at that. Can you see what it is? It's actually a heel iron. It's a heel iron, but I can't make out whether it's a heel iron for a German booth, Norwegian booth, or whatever. That's pretty amazing to see right here. That's nothing you had on your normal sports or, you know, modern fashion thing. This is a heel iron for one of the soldiers' booths that was here in the action on the mountainside here. Amazing. Would have been so nice to know precisely what it's from, but could be German, it could be Norwegian. Wow. I think with these beautiful images here, I'll be able to say I did my best to present history for you. Love to share it with you, and if you appreciate it, send me a subscription, watch some of my videos. You can support me in that way, and if you leave a comment, that it's okay. History is everywhere. This was just a small piece of the World War II time frame stories. Hope you enjoyed it. I really did. See you later, and have a nice day.